want our book of deeds to be in the right hand, isn't it? So let's see the ayahs regarding the book of deeds. So we'll start from Suratul Kahf, what it talks about book of deeds. And there are a few other ayahs. We'll cover those ayahs also. So in Suratul Kahf, there is an ayah and it says, and the record of deeds will be placed open, and you will see the criminals fearful of that within it. And they will say, oh, woe to us, what is this book that leaves nothing small or great except that it is enumerated. So here in ayah number 49, Suratul Kahf, everything is enumerated. Yani everything is counted. It's not like, oh, this is the estimation. This counting is like, everything, each and every. There is no mistake also. So when such kind of counting is there, isn't it scary? Like this ayah continues, and what it talks about, like they say Budi al kitabu, and this kitab mean book. Which book? It's a Wataral mujrimina, and the criminals, they could see with their own eyes. What they could see? It says mushfiqina mimma fihi, and they were scared when they see this book of deeds. They were scared. Mushfiqina mimma fihi, and what they are saying, wa yaquluna means they are saying that what, ya vailatana is a kalima hasara, like you regret, you remorse, and you say, oh, I might have not done this, that kind of feeling. Ya vailana mali hazal kitab, what is this book? They are saying, they are regretting, oh wow, what kind of book is this? لا يقادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة, big thing, small thing, illa asaha, everything is counted. Small thing is counted, big thing is counted. وَوَجَدُوا مَا عَمِلُوا حَاضِرًا, everything what I did is presented. وَلَا يَظْلِمُ رَبُّكَ أَحَدًا, and your Lord will not wrong. So they are so scared. How come everything is counted, everything is enumerated? And if you see tafsir detail of it, this is like, wide open. Have you seen when you are going on the highway or freeway, you will see a billboard very from the far. That's how our book of deeds will be wide open. And we don't want anyone to look at our deeds, because we don't know. Sometimes we did some mistakes, and we don't want anyone to know that, isn't it? We hide from our parents, we hide from husband, we hide from ourselves sometimes. We don't want to express myself also. Okay, what is it? I did the mistake. I feel regret, remorse. I don't want to say it. I don't want to repeat it. But we beg Allah, please Allah, forgive me. I won't do it again, isn't it? That is open, and they are seeing it's a regret and remorse. But this book of deeds, about who? About the people who are given in the left hand. And there is a category, the people who are given in left hand, and those people who are putting their hand back, they are the same category. Okay, two categories are there, right and left. The people who are left side, they are the one who putting their hand on the left, because they want to hide it. What is left hand presence? Left hand is like, anything you don't want to do. Left is for, we usually use for the washroom when we go, but the right hand we usually use it. So we are doing the topic about the book of deeds. Book of deeds either given in the right hand or the left hand. And here we are talking about the people, if they are given in the left hand, how regretful they will be. And the regret, regret and remorse, can they undo the thing? We don't, right? But when we program, we sometimes, in SQL, there's a rollback thing. Everything gets rolled back. So we think, oh, we can roll back in our life. There is no roll back in our life. Once it's committed, that's it. You can't undo the things. So that's how the things, they are regret and remorse, and they are saying, I was talking about right and left hand. Everything, every good thing we do with the right. Every bad yani, that is also useful. We couldn't say bad, but Allah has given two hands. We don't made ourselves. Allah created. Allah is the only creator. We all are creation. So right also has the purpose, left also has the purpose, but there is a wa'id, there is a warning. Right hand, especially eating with the right hand, it's a sunnah. And if you are lefty also, you should force yourself to be right. And there are certain cultures, they follow the certain way of holding the fork, certain way of holding the a certain cutlery, and they eat it with the left. No, you are making happy to shaitan. When you say bismillah, when you start eating with the right left. And Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't like it. In one of the hadith, he said, eat with the right hand. That person said, I am not able to. And after that, he was not able to raise his right hand, never. That's how it is. So if anyone doing, so let's focus on the topic, the right and the left. So this was talking about the person who are seeing the book of deed and they are regretful, they don't want to see it. What happens, like when you get the marks, especially when you don't get the report card good, you don't want to see that, right? But this is like, there is no chance you can make the things right. So let's see few more ayahs. This is in Inshiqaq, ayah number 7. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابُهُ بِيَمِينِهِ. So as for him whose book of deeds will be given to him in the right hand, they are given in the right hand. فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسَبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا. He will be called to an easy account. Why easy account? Because he worked hard in this world. We go and work, right? Our intention should, for every little thing or big thing, make an intention to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whether you are cooking, cleaning, going to work, always make intention, Allah, I want to please you. And Allah will reward you for that. So why this hisaban yasira? There's a dua, Allahumma hasibni hisaban yasir. Make that dua, Allahumma hasibni hisaban yasira. Oh Allah, make my hisab easy. Make my record, make my deeds easy. So there's a hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Aisha said, if somebody was asked why you did this, why you didn't do it, that's it. So always make dua, Allah, make my deeds easy, make my record easy. And also make dua, Allah, give my record in the right hand. I don't want record in the left hand. So we are doing a topic of book of deeds. We are covering a topic of, you can sit here if you want, book of deeds. Then the book of deeds will be given either in the right or left, and we all want to be given in the right hand. So here they are given in right hand and they are happy. Suratul Inshiqaq, ayah number 7 onwards. فَسَوْفَ يُحَاسِبُ حِسَابًا يَسِيرًا. And he will be called to account in an easy manner. وَيَنْقَلِبُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. And he will go back to his people joyfully. When he got a easy hisab, he or she is happy, they are joyfully enjoying. When you pass your test or exam, you celebrate your graduation. Every year you celebrate it because you got good marks. The same way, وَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ وَرَاءَ زَهْرِهِ. This is other way around. The people who were happy, they were given in the right hand, but they are not. This is the other side people. Ayah number 10. As for the one whose book of deed will be given to from his backside. And I told you, backside and the left side is the same. Because the backside is, when you feel very shy and you feel, oh, you did mistake, you want to hide something. So that's how. فَسَوْفَ يَدْعُو subura. He will pray for death. Why they are praying for death? Because they don't want to go into the hellfire. That's a bad place. Allahumma ajirni minan nar. May Allah protect and save from the hellfire. Because hellfire is a bad place. And what it is? وَيَسْلَى سَعِيرًا. And will enter blazing fire. So this is a hellfire. They have to enter blazing fire. How it will be like, have you seen when oven is on, we preheat the oven, and when we open it, how it will be? Very hot. You don't want to touch also without the mittens. That's how it will be. إِنَّهُ كَانَ فِي أَهْلِهِ مَسْرُورًا. He had been joyful among his people in the world. this person now he is going to go to the hellfire, but this person was happy with the people in the world, but now he's not, he or she is not. And after that it is mentioned, innahu zanna an yahura, he thought he would never revert to Allah. No, indeed, his Lord was watchful over him. Bala inna rabbahu kana bihi basira. Fala uqsimu shafaqa. So I swear by the twilight after sunset. So this was the topic till here about the left and right hand. So here we get to know they are only two categories, either right or left. And in Suratul Haqqa, we see ayah number 19, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ فَيَقُولُ هَاؤُمُ اقْرَأْ كِتَابَهُ. Now, as for who his book is given in the right hand. So he will say to his colleagues and friends and everyone, come here, read my book. He is saying, Iqra, come, read my book. Kitabuhu. Why he's saying read my book? Because it has a book of deeds, it's good. They are given in the right hand. When you have good marks, all the girls, do you feel happy about it? You want to show your parents, oh, I got good marks, and I am in the top category, I got A plus. But if you don't, do you want to show that? I don't think so. So that's how. Just try to understand. This is not good. The report card is not good. So they don't want to. So it says, come read. So this person is happy because very good marks. He will go to the Jannah. Inni zanantu anni mulaqin hisabiya. I'm sure that I would encounter my reckoning. So he will be in well-pleasing life. Fahuwa fi ishatur radiya. Well-pleasing, because here he worked hard, he or she. And what they're going to have? Lofty gardens. So it's mentioned, fi jannatin aliya, lofty gardens, very beautiful. And qutufuha daniya, the fruits of which will be very close at hand. Like, have you ever been to the place where so many fruits are there on the trees? You want to pluck it, you want to have it, especially for the strawberries or the apple orchards. You go and want to have it. So the same way, it's so lower, you can pluck it and you can eat it. And the fruit of Jannah are very sweet. And in one of the ayah it is mentioned, just you intend it, you will get it. See how happy they are and what more they are getting. Like, when you have a job, you are getting a car or you are getting plus perks. This is how in the Jannah is. Just imagine, have you ever been into the business class or the first class? You can see the difference between economy and the business. Even the way they serve, the way they treat you. So you want the best of the best. So Jannah is beyond our imagination. قُطُوفُهَا دَانِيَةٌ كُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا حَنِيًّا بِمَا أَسْلَفْتُمْ فِي أَيَّامٍ خَالِيَةٍ. It will be said to the people, eat and drink. So if somebody is honoring you and saying, oh, have this, eat and drink, don't you feel happy about it? Somebody is opening the car door and somebody is offering you, and utensils will be so nice, gold and silver. Even, the hairbrush, that will be also made of gold or silver. Here you look for the things which is very nice and good. But in Jannah, everything. But what is the key thing? Here you have to work hard. Why we are focusing this? Because we want to be in the category of right hand. Okay, all the girls, do you understand that? In the end, again, I'll repeat it so that you all understand. Eat and drink with the pleasure as a reward for what you did in advance during past days. Means in this world, they actually worked hard. So you are getting opportunity. We miss that opportunity. Our childhood was not that blessed. MashaAllah, you all are getting opportunity to learn so much. Like when we were growing up, the Quran translation was not so open. Just clicking and you are getting the translation. You're clicking, you are getting the tafsir. You are getting any topic. We didn't have that, For that, we have to go and buy the book. That is also hard copy, not a soft copy, not like this. And for that, you have to look for some teacher. We couldn't find any teacher to learn, isn't it? But Alhamdulillah, we have the opportunity. Of course, I'm counting myself first, then all the young girls. So we also have to, we also equally working hard. It's not I'm just saying, okay, young girls, you work hard, we don't have to. There's no guarantee for the yani for the parents or the mothers, like, oh, you have a Jannah, and for the kids you have to try. No, for everyone, all the young girls, and for us also, we have to try. We are getting opportunity to learn with our daughters. That's a good thing. Daughters are our, like, good friends, and friends are friends, alhamdulillah. So don't feel that, oh, this Islam is a beautiful religion. Be confident and be happy when practicing it, because we all want to go to Jannah. Jannah is a beautiful place. So what we learn here, they did the work, and now they are enjoying, they're eating, drinking with the pleasure, and whatever they did. But for whom you will be given his book in the left hand. Again, the people of the left. وَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابُهُ بِشِمَالِهِ. Given his book in his left hand, he will say, oh, would that I had not been given my book. That person is saying, oh no, I might have not given this book. Why this book? Because he or she can't undo this. Walam adri ma hisabiya, and I had never known what my account is. They are saying, no, I don't want to know what my account is. Ya laytaha kanat qadiya. Oh, would that death had been end of the matter. Though the person is saying, oh, if death comes, that's it. Death is not the end. Like, every person, a person dies, they go to the grave. In the grave, we have to be in many years in the grave. Death is not end. Okay, let me explain few things here. The book of deeds will be given either in right or left, but you must be thinking, what a person dies, nothing to do with this life, and that's the end of the life. Yes, of course it is, but you will be facing the consequences of this world, what you did. There are two things we are doing. We are doing good towards Allah, good towards people. And Alhamdulillah, being a Muslim, we are doing good towards people. We are not mean. Alhamdulillah, I have seen every Muslim, they are never mean to everyone, like especially for the non-Muslim. And we shouldn't be mean, even for the animals. We shouldn't be mean. But what about Allah? Are we pleasing Allah? Just not Ramadan, after Ramadan also. What is it? 5 times prayer. Just do fard. We are not forcing more. Just do fard. Then gradually start doing the sunnah. 5 mandatory prayers. Reading Quran. Doesn't matter you are in high school, doesn't matter you are in the college, doesn't matter you got married, doesn't matter we are married, we are having children, still we read Quran. It's a habit. Because why we are reading Quran? Anyone can answer this if they have the answer. Why we are reading it? Because Quran will intercede when we are in the grave. Quran will say, oh, this person was reading the Quran, saved from the hellfire. This person was awake in the night. Quran and fasting will protect. It will intercede, and we want the intercession in the hereafter. So either you go to Jannah or Jahannam.